Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. So this is for the week of November 18th through the 24th. I think I skipped a couple of plan with me's. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to double check my planner really quickly. Yeah, I skipped the week of Thanksgiving and then the end or like the week before that. Sorry, I was thinking that the last week of November was not Thanksgiving. But I skipped November 18th through the 24th. Oh, ooh, this is the one that I messed up. Never mind. I lied. I'm not planning out that one. So I actually did skip this week. I accidentally put everything down on this week, even though I wasn't supposed to be planning this one. So you guys will see me having to like rip everything up and redo it. But I did skip this week, and I skipped the week of Thanksgiving, which was November 25th through December 1st, mainly just because I wanted to get these Plan With Me's done. And I really wanted to do some holiday ones. I do have this one planned out and another one planned out already. I just need to film the voiceovers for them, obviously, which is what I'm doing right now. But you guys, I have 2 more spreads I think that I have to film in this planner, and then I'm finally done with it, and then we can move on to the new planner. And you guys are probably thinking, Lindsay, it's already Valentine's Day. You are still very far behind on them. I'm aware. And then obviously you guys noticed me like realizing that I put the stickers down on the wrong spread, so this is me pulling them all up. I also did not have any undo, so having to pull this up was kind of terrible. But yeah, anyway, I am very well aware it is almost February 14th, it's almost Valentine's Day, and I am still doing Christmas spreads. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. But I am working on trying to get the rest of them up. I didn't want to skip the holiday ones just because like the spreads are so pretty, and I wanted to actually fully film them for you guys, so that is why we are still doing them. Again, you guys are more than welcome to watch them if you want to, and I am working on getting us all caught up. It's fine. It's fine. I did use a mixed metals look for this spread, mainly because the glitter headers were essentially a mixed metals. They're very like, they're gold and silver, so I did use gold and silver for this spread. I actually did mixed metals for the second spread also, or not the second spread, but like the other spread that I have filmed. That's the one after this, and I actually really like it. I think it's the first time that I've done like mixed metals to this capacity, which is actually really nice. I actually really like it. I don't know if I mentioned I'm using the Holly kit from Scribble Co. I'm not entirely sure, but you guys can see that from the title anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I wanted to still film the what's it called? The Christmas spreads for you guys. I don't know like if you guys are wanting to see them, because we are almost at Valentine's Day. As I'm filming this, it's February 12th, or as I'm like recording this voiceover, it's February 12th. I don't know when this video is going up. It might actually go up on Valentine's Day. If it does, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I'm gonna be at work because we a single Pringle. Hell yeah. But yeah, so we are pretty much just putting down all of the overlays. I did use overlays. They're all from Rose Colored Days, so I used the full box overlays, which you guys will see in a haul that will be coming hopefully soon. It's going to be a pretty decent size haul, purely because I have a decent amount of orders actually coming in. Your girl got her tax refund, so yeah, we went a little, not ham, but like I did buy some stickers, but I'm waiting for everything to come in, so that haul might not go up for a little while. Like the first part of the haul was filmed, I think around the same time that I filmed this Plan With Me, which was a couple weeks ago. But yeah, filmed it a couple weeks ago, only managing to get the voiceover now. It's fine. The Pumpkin Babies one, which was the Plan With Me that I just uploaded, also filmed weeks ago and only just now getting it up. But you know, there's a valid reason for it, I promise. But anyway, I'm using the overlays, like I said, from Rose Colored Days. So I used the glitter header overlays as well as the full box ones, and I just switched back and forth between silver and gold, just so that way I could get that mixed metals look in there, because I didn't actually have any full box overlays that were the mixed metals. So that's why we did that. But reason why I have been a little absent these past couple of weeks, well, one, because I am terrible at uploading Plan With Me's apparently, but also because I have been working on getting my resume and everything put together. So I've been focusing on that to try to get a new position at work, which has been my main priority for the past like couple of weeks, was literally working on that, trying to figure out how to get my resume done on time and prepping for the interview and stuff like that. So that's the reason why it's been a little sporadic, but we're taking the time out of today to film videos and record voiceovers. I should be working on my resume, but you know, ooh, and my cover letter. Crap, I need to do my cover letter. That's the thing. Anyway, I should be doing that, but we're doing this instead just because I want to still get videos up for you guys, and I'm determined to catch up. No matter how many times I say it, I am determined to hopefully catch up on my Plan With Me's. One of these days I will. I mean, me skipping a couple spreads definitely helped, but I don't know. I'm working on it. I have at least these two that will be hopefully going up soon, and then I will be working on filming other ones. But anyway, moving on to the actual plans. Moving on to Monday, I put down the work label, and then like I said, I was using mixed metals, so I did switch off back and forth between the gold and the silver. So I used gold first, and then just switched to silver and then gold, vice versa. So I put down a Magic Prince Co. washing machine to mark that I needed to wash my costume. And then, is this the week that I saw? No, one of the weeks I did watch Rise of Skywalker. I don't remember which week it was. Oh wait, Rise of Skywalker hadn't even come out. That came out in January, didn't it? I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't remember when Rise of Skywalker came out, but I did go and see it. I just don't remember when it came out. But because of that, I was kind of prepping by watching like literally majority of the Star Wars movies. So I did watch Star Wars Return of the Jedi, so used a Wonton in a Million little Leia sticker for that. And then, no one is surprised, Lindsay got sick. Because you guys know this from Planmas, because I was literally dying in some of my voiceovers, but I was super congested, so I used a Celeste from Scribble Prince Co. to mark that. Underneath that, I took a half box and a Black Panther sticker from Once More With Love to mark that I had a meeting. I'm not going to tell you guys what the meeting was, but I like using, you guys know this, I like using different Disney characters to mark meetings and stuff like that, so I did use the Black Panther to mark that one. And then we did go to In-N-Out after work, or I went to In-N-Out after work. I don't know if I was carpooling, very possible, because it was a Monday, but I used a little burger sticker from Once More With Love to mark that. Nothing too crazy happened on this day. There's a lot at the top and then just like nothing at the bottom, but you know, that happens. Moving on to Tuesday, I was full-blown sick, and of course, this was right around the time that Planmas started, and the congestion was real. It's fine. Like, I've also been sick one more time since then. I've been sick 3 times in the past, like, 2 months. I think I got sick at the end of November, which is this one, end of November, beginning of December. I got sick, I think, at the end, beginning of November, end of November, and beginning of December, and then I got sick again a couple weeks ago, which is fine. It's fine. Lindsay's immune system apparently is trying to kill her. It's fine. But yeah, when I got sick again the past, like, couple weeks, like earlier in January, all of my coworkers were like, "You're sick again?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know why. I'm slowly dying. It's fine." But yeah, I got sick a lot for some reason this like winter time. I don't know if it's just because I was stressed out or what, but I usually don't get that sick. But for some reason, I got sick multiple times. But to mark that I was super sick, I used a Fox and Cactus Girl with like a bunch of tissues wrapped up in a blanket because that was literally me. But I had to film also, but that was me when I woke up. I was like, I just want to stay in bed. So I did mark that, and then I put down a quarter box and a Baby Yoda or the Child sticker from Once More With Love to mark the Mandalorian. I do have those stickers there in the haul, so you guys will see that eventually, but I did use Baby Yoda to mark that. And then I did film some videos because Planmas was a thing, so I used a camera and a film script from Magic Prince Co. And I'm so sorry, guys, that I didn't finish Planmas. I tried so hard, but you know, unfortunately, life kind of just gets in the way, and it happens to where you can't finish things, and that's just kind of what happens, so I apologize, but, you know, it's happened. It's fine. Life happens. So, yeah. Underneath that, I took a Glam Planner, Bippity and Boo, to mark that I took a nap, because, again, Lindsay's be so sick and sleepy, so we slept all day. And then I used a Munchkin blowing its nose to mark that I used so many tissues. A fun fact, which you guys probably don't want to know, I use a ridiculous amount of tissues when I'm sick because I hate my nose being congested and stuffed up, so I constantly use tissues to try to see if I can fix it. And I go through like at least 1 box when I'm sick, maybe even more. I think I've gone through like 2 boxes one time because I hate the feeling of being congested. You can't breathe and it sucks, and then when you're eating and you're eating with your mouth closed, and then you have to try to breathe while you're eating with your mouth closed and you can't because your nose is congested. It's terrible. Anyway, we used a lot of tissues. Underneath that, I took another Celeste from Scribble Prince Co. to mark a laundry day, and then no one's surprised I fell asleep early because not feeling good, I used a Munchkin to mark that. Moving on to Wednesday, I put down a bill due for my credit card, and then I used a Simply Watercolor Co. coffee cup to mark Dunkin' coffee. I've been getting Dunkin' coffee a lot. Like, my dad will buy me Dunkin' coffee on Saturday, Sunday. That's why that's always marked. But, like, I've been getting it more, like, separately from that, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's because it's quicker than Starbucks, so we tend to get Dunkin' coffee instead. But I got coffee, and then I needed the coffee to get some energy to film some videos, so I did use a Munchkin with a little camera to mark filming. And then underneath that, went to Walgreens. Not entirely sure what I bought at Walgreens, but I used a little, like, grocery bag from Once More with Love for that. I did have a Friends binge. You guys know me and Friends. I was trying to make sure I finished it before the year ended, so I did use a emoji to mark that. Someone did say that, I think it was on yesterday's Plan With Me, or not yesterday's Plan With Me, the Plan With Me that went up, the Pumpkin Babies Plan With Me. I think they said that it's going to be coming to NBC, but I think that's another one that I'm going to have to pay for, and I'm like, I don't want to pay for another subscription. I just, why can't you just have Friends on Netflix again? But I think that's why they took it off. At least that's what someone said. I don't have my planner's making noise, which sounds weird, I know, but I'm holding it up so I can actually see it. But I don't remember, like, who said it, and I don't have my phone with me to check it, so I apologize that I can't actually look at it. But I'm pretty positive someone said that it's going to be coming to NBC when they launch that, which I'm like, okay, fine, but I don't want to pay for it. So, yeah. Anyway, first world problems. Underneath the Friends binge, I took a trash icon from Scribble Co. I think my camera, like, cut me out or something. Not entirely sure, but we took a trash icon and then used that to mark that I took out the trash. And then I did have a grocery run, so I used an Odd Loop Girl to mark that and a fancy label. I don't use these Odd Loop Girls very much, but when I actually have a lot of brown in a kit, I tend to use them because they're a little bit darker and a little bit more harsh than, like, the ones from Scribble Co. Like, they're a little, I don't know, I think it's like the saturation's really far up on it, so I think that's why I don't use those very often. But we decided to use her for this one. Moving on to Thursday, so I put down the work label. There was an event. Oh, I was like, why did I work so late? There was the Coast Party, which is a holiday party from Coast that they have every year. I'm pretty positive I worked it the last, like, 2 years, 3 years. I worked it this year, or last year, year before, and I think I worked it the year before that. But it was a Coast Party, so I was off at 2:30 in the morning, which is always fun. But because of that, we were able to do a couple of things before I went to work. So I put down the work label, and then I put down a piece of washi and a Yay It's Payday sticker from Magic Prince Co. And then underneath that, I took a car icon. This is technically a road trip one, but I need to buy more car, like, character related stickers. But I used that to mark that I had to drive to LA. Isaiah won, like, what were they, like, tickets to something? And if you guys don't know, Isaiah is one of my friends and coworkers from work, and I carpool with her. But she won tickets to something, and she had to go pick them up. So I did drive to LA, and then we did have lemonade for lunch because lemonade is nowhere near where we live. It's only in LA, and we always have to go there because we're just like, ugh, it's so good. And their macaroons are so good. They're amazing. But I used little munchkins with, like, they're technically the fluffy ones because we ate so much, and it was so good. Oh my god, I can't. Lemonade is just, my heart. If they actually had that out where I live, it would make my life, like, a million times easier. Anyway, underneath that, we then went to Company D, which is a cast member only, like, shopping area that you can buy, like, Disney product discounted. So we did go there. So I used a munchkin, or not a munchkin, sorry, an emoji with, like, a Santa hat to mark that. I also really didn't like the way I wrote it because it just looked weird. So I did white it out and then rewrite shopping at Company D just because it looked really weird. I'm not entirely sure why. Like, I thought it looked really weird, but we did that instead. And then there was an insane amount of traffic that I had to sit through, which I should have switched these. I don't know why I didn't switch the shopping and so much traffic, but I'm not entirely sure why I didn't. But there was an insane amount of traffic coming from LA to Anaheim. So I used a little kind of stressed out munchkin to mark that. And then last but not least, I took a half box and an ugly Christmas sweater munchkin to mark the Coast Party, which Coast, if anyone who is not in this area, Coast is the main, like, Christmas station during the holiday season. Like, they play all the Christmas music. It's the one that like everyone like listens to, so that's why they had their party there. And I was really sad because like I couldn't listen to any of the Christmas music because the location that I was at, I couldn't. And I was like, this makes me sad because like I can't even listen to the Christmas music, but I'm working the party. Like, it was no fun. But anyway, yeah, we had the coast party. Moving on to Friday. So I put down the work label, very crooked, if you guys can see that. It's very crooked. I'm like staring at it. I'm like, why so crooked? It's fine. And then I put down some washi and a sleep in sticker from Station Stickers. It was really rainy this day, and so because of that, I used a wonton in a million steamy sticker with like question marks in the rain and stuff to mark the rainy day. I think I ripped something. I don't know what I ripped. What did I pull up to rip that? I don't know. Part of my planner is like ripped right here. Did I rip that in here? No, I must have done something. I think I accidentally put something down on this and like it ripped it or something. I don't know. We'll see probably in the future. And then underneath that I had another Friends binge, so I used a pearl? Sienna. I think it's Sienna, not Pearl. Pearl I think is a blonde one. I used Sienna from Scribble Co. to mark that. Moving underneath that, I took an emoji with the phone to mark that I needed to call my dad. No idea what I had to call him for, but I had to call him for something. And then I did have a Starbucks run, and this was my first time trying to use one of these weird squared boxes. I've never used them before. I didn't know how I wanted to use them, and I was really indecisive on what I was doing. I didn't like where it was, and then I didn't like I kept like going back and forth and being like, do I want to place this here? Do I want to place this here? And I didn't like it. So I literally like struggled with this for the past like I think like 5 minutes. I feel like it was 5 minutes. It really wasn't, but like it felt like 5 minutes. But I put down one of those squared ones and then a Celeste with a coffee cup to mark a Starbucks run. And then I did go to Raising Cane's after work, so I used a little chicken nugget thing from Once More With Love to mark that, which I have used so many of those, it's kind of ridiculous. I probably already need to buy more, but between Raising Cane's and Chick-fil-A, those are the two that I'm like, I go there all the time, so like, I need more chicken nugget stickers. Reminds me of the Baby Yoda, like, what is it, the Baby Yoda meme where it's like chicken nugget, like that, or chicky nugget, something like that. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, hopefully. I don't know, that or I just sound like I'm insane, which is very possible. Anyway, moving on to Saturday and Sunday, I put down the weekend banner. And then I put down both work labels on both days. I used another one of those squared boxes. Like I said, I just really wanted to see if I could like use them. But I used one of them and then a little munchkin with a Christmas tree because we did go buy our Christmas tree on this day. There is a Christmas tree farm that is near us. And we do go and cut down our own tree. We go pick out our tree and we cut it down. Fun fact, our tree looked like Oogie Boogie. Like, it literally had a face in it. And I wasn't insane because I posted it on my like personal Instagram story. And I was like, why does our Christmas tree look like Oogie Boogie? And everyone was just like, oh my god, it does. So like, yeah, we had a Nightmare Before Christmas Christmas tree. We didn't like decorate it that way, but like it literally looked like Oogie Boogie's face. Underneath that, we did go to Dunkin', and we got some donuts this time, so I did mark Dunkin' Donuts instead of Dunkin' Coffee. So I used a little Crafty Banana. These were her, like, custom coffee cups. I have no idea if she still does these. I very rarely ever use them, but I do have them. But I use them, that one, to mark it because it's red and it matched pretty well. So I used that from the Crafty Banana. Moving down underneath that, I did go to storage to go pick up some Christmas stuff, so I used a box icon to mark that. I was like, what is that? I'm like staring at the icon, can't thinking what it is. And then I did film a Plan With Me, so I used the munchkin with another camera to mark that. My Erin Condren order did come. I ordered my own planner and then I also ordered my mom's planner, so I used a fancy label and an odd loop girl with a planner to mark. My 2020 planner got delivered. For anyone wondering, I am not planning on switching to the, Aristel? I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, that's how I ripped it. There you go, right there. You can see that? I ripped it by lifting up the fancy label. I think I messed up something and I didn't like the way I wrote it. That's how I ripped it. I knew I ripped it somehow. But yeah, I don't plan on switching over because I'm not a big fan of like personal type planners. Like, I like the ones that are like bound with the coil and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of one where you have to take out the pages and stuff like that. I tried having a personal planner for like rewind spreads for a while, and I don't know, I just didn't like it. So I think I'm gonna stick with the Erin Condren. Hopefully next year it's not like completely terrible. But yeah, that's why I didn't get a new planner. So I did get my Erin Condren 2020 planner delivered on this day, and then I did organize some stickers, so I used a munchkin to mark that. Moving on to Sunday, I put down, again, that work label was already down. I used an edit script, or not edit script, wow, sorry. An edit sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio to mark that. And then I was looking for my holiday like type sheets that has like the bucket list ones. So I used a squared off half box and a decorate the tree script from Scribble Co. and a little emoji with the Christmas tree because we did decorate the tree on this day. They set up the tree and everything last night, or not last night, but the day before, because I was not home, but they didn't decorate it because I wasn't home, because I was at work. So they did save it for the next day so that I can put on the lights and stuff like that, or like help decorate the tree. Moving down underneath that, we also did decorate for like the rest of the house. So we did put up the lights on the house, and we put up like some wreaths and stuff and more little decoration things. So I used a munchkin and a little wreath to mark that just because it was kind of fitting, I guess. Technically, this is like the holidays with the U sheet, but I was like, I think this will work enough. So I did decorate the rest of the house for Christmas. This year I did not decorate my room, which I usually do. I usually put up some kind of Christmas lights or like my own Christmas tree in my room, and for some reason I just didn't do it this year. But I don't know. I think I was a little iffy on Christmas this year, which is purely just because of everything that happened like the last year, like in 2018. That's why like Christmas like for 2019 for me was just a little bleh. But yeah, we decorated for Christmas. I then had another Friends binge, which no one is surprised about, so I used a Netflix Swanton in a Million Steamy and Suey for that. And then I did have to wash my costumes, so I used a washing machine icon from Magic Prince Co. for that. And last but not least, I used a little munchkin that's like passed out on a couch or like a chair to mark that I was super tired, because again, no one is surprised because Lindsay's always tired because all I ever do, I feel like, is work and work and work constantly. All the time. 2 o'clock. That's literally all I do. Thank you, for computer, for telling me it's 2 o'clock. But yeah, anyway, that is going to be everything for this plan with me. I'm going to flip through everything that is left in the kit really quickly, which I think this was an ultimate kit. Yeah, it was an ultimate kit, so there's a decent amount of stuff left over, as always, purely just because I'm a white space planner and I don't need a bajillion like labels and a bajillion like stuff like that. That's another thing. I do not plan on going to be planning like with the bougie boxes and stuff like that. I don't plan on doing that because then all of my mini kits would be obsolete and I would have no reason to use them. So that is why I do not plan on doing that. I'm going to stick with my white space spreads and stick with that and be happy. So we're going to give you a little bit of a Viv wiggle, maybe, if we can. There we go. This plan with me was a little, if not rocky, I was going to say iffy, but not really. I guess it was a little rocky. I don't know. It was a little weird because we messed up a couple times, but it's fine. We made it through it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys!